Hello and welcome to the Lost and Faded podcast, where we have faded and lost into our movie and film for the week. This week, Wolfman with me, Byron, and Ash and Eli. I almost did it again.
Yeah, you got my name right this time.
You got to think about it. You got it.
It takes a few takes to start this. It's okay.
Sometimes you say the wrong name here and there, right?
Yeah, it's okay. It was
Here
only
and there.
Eli.
It was just me.
Yeah, it was just
Just.
Eli.
Yeah, no, I was good. I'm fine.
It's all right. Who cares? It's just Eli. All right, let's start this. So, how we feel about Wolfman? We liked it?
I think we're turned off to like a rough start here.
Just a shot in. It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Wolfman was pretty decent. I would say it's pretty good.
I enjoyed.
I liked it a lot. Really good movie. We're gonna just do full spoilers for this one. I would recommend going to see it. I feel like this might be a little underlooked or like overlooked. A lot of people aren't looking to go see this right now.
I think so. It's
I mean, you look at the name, Wolfman, the poster.
Yeah.
Kind of.
And even the trailer, I feel like was kind of like, it was all right as a trailer for a movie. But like when I saw as I was watching, I was like, damn, he did his work here. Lee Winnell, he directed it. He did Saw, Invisible Man, Upgrade.
It would have been really funny if they did like the Saw shaky cam.
There was a reference to Saw in this. Do you remember the reference?
No.
He bit his leg off, and he was like crawling.
Oh God, yeah.
I didn't even think
He was
about
crawling
that.
like Dr. Gordon.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. It was such a stupid crawl, too.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I was like, damn, they pulled the Saw on this.
They did.
So, let's start off with the cast. How do we feel about the cast?
I mean, it's very, very small cast.
Yeah, it's only like, I want to say 5, 6 characters in this overall movie.
Yeah, because I'm thinking any ones that have like a dialogue.
Yeah, it's only a few people.
Yep.
I like it though because it's a little more self-contained type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to be one of the people that's like, I say 2 words in the background as the wife's leaving work or something. I want to be that role.
Just 2 lines, yeah. I thought everyone acted pretty well.
Oh, yeah.
The mom knew how to act stupid, which was it's a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's a horror movie.
Julia Roberts.
Yeah, Julia
Oh, Garner. Garnett.
No,
I'm close. It's a Julia something.
Who's Julia? You know, we got her.
it's fine. And then the dad, he was pretty good for like, well, the dad, it's weird to like say like, because half the movie he's just like stumbling around.
I mean, I think he does like a fairly good, like almost glazed look a lot of the time.
Yeah, he did. Like, what is he looking at?
Yeah, he looked out of it. More out of it than you, Byron.
You're gonna do that on my own podcast? Messed up. The daughter was all right. I think she was pretty decent. Actually.
I think she's pretty good. Also, I don't know how old is she?
Dust? Yes. She was probably the most acted out of the 3.
The mom was decent. I just hated how many stupid decisions she made.
Yeah.
Like, she has to play into the stereotype, man.
Yeah, because the daughter is 10. So that's pretty good.
Yeah,
like,
that's a very good 10-year-old.
Yeah.
I think. Like, she wasn't like cringy or anything. I always believed her lines.
Yeah. See, one thing that really throws me off. How old was the I forget the dad's name, and like when he was a kid in the main, like the first part, how old was he?
I don't think they said his
I don't
age.
know.
But like,
I guess he was around the same age as her.
but
Yeah.
this takes place 13 years after that, right?
30.
30. Oh, I read 13. I'm like, there's no way this man's in his 20s. I'm like,
No, 30.
Okay. I misread 30s, 13. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
You were questioning.
I'm like, this man has seen some shit in 13 years.
When did he get her pregnant?
That's crazy.
But she did pretty good. Even the dad's child actor was really good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Blake did a good job.
Mm-hmm.
Or young Blake, I guess.
His dad was a weirdo.
Yeah.
I mean, it's your stereotypical, like, run-of-the-mill wood guy.
Like in the forest, living off the
Woodsy
forest.
guy shouting at kids,
Yeah, well,
Always
got,
holding
like,
his gun out.
Yeah.
you know, Joel from The Last of Us vibes from this guy.
Bringing his kid into danger, knowing there's danger out there.
That
like-
is the part that kills me.
He
Like,
knows.
you know that the forest is unsafe, and you're raising your kid in it. Like,
He's raising him there. I don't know, like he never tells them either. There's like,
He doesn't.
he doesn't ever tells them there's like there's a wolf man. He just kind of goes, oh, it's a bear.
oh, it's a bear.
Yeah, it's a bear.
Don't worry about it. It's a bear. That's
He's like, we're gonna live out here though. We could leave, but we're staying out here. We're gonna deal with
He
this.
doesn't even
for
like.
you.
He just tells them when he sees them. Oh, those are death cap mushrooms too. Don't touch them or you'll die. He's trying to teach him to live off the land, but he's just like on the fly teaching him.
Yeah. And he's getting mad at him for being curious too. Like, what do you expect? You should be telling him that before he walks out there.
Yeah.
But also, he said the kid didn't listen, so
Yeah.
maybe a little both. Maybe a little.
Yeah.
His like father, like daughter.
They,
They both don't listen.
Yeah.
Wait, the
Share
scene where
similar things.
he's like transforming or like mid transformation, and he's like talking to them. And they're like, and then they don't understand him, and he's like, here they are now listening to him.
yeah, they're just staring at him, mouth open, and he's just like, "Did you hear anything on the radio? Go back to bed." Then they're just staring at him. He doesn't question it really.
No, he's just like, I'm just gonna keep working on this. It's so weird that like he's like, let me bring my family out here, knowing that there's dangerous shit out here, just to pack up this house. I'm like, hire some movers, give them the keys,
Yeah.
let them go pack
But,
that
like,
stuff up.
The dad never told him about the wolf man. So when they go back to the cabin, there's another guy there, apparently his old neighbor or something
Derek.
like that.
There.
There. But yeah, he's just there, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, where you guys going to the old house?" Never warns them at all. Like,
About the weird.
I am
shit.
hunting a mythical creature in the woods.
That dude was like, yeah, I'll ride with you guys. And as they're riding, he's like, man, you guys, it's a good thing you guys are soft.
Yeah.
You guys live a good life. And he was just hunting this wolf man out there. He's not even gonna tell you, he's like, you know you shouldn't be traveling during the night.
Yeah. So I just think how there was. So yeah, it's like the dad, like, "Oh, what do you do now?" "Oh, I'm a writer in between jobs." And then the wife chimes in, "Oh, I'm a journalist." He just looks back at her like, "Why'd you talk?"
Yo,
That was an awkward, like,
the first thought I was just like, did I ask? No, I didn't.
he was like, I could care less.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm just talking to my old friend.
And let's be honest, Blake didn't know who he was.
No.
Yeah.
Like, that
no.
was just straight cat.
He was like,
yeah.
Derek. Derek.
And Derek was like, hey, pal, good seeing
Yeah.
you. Because Derek probably only knew like 4 or 5 people in his whole life.
Probably.
True. Including the Wolfman.
Yeah.
Oh, the wolf, man. How'd you like the design of it?
I kind of like that. I'm glad they didn't go for like a very generic half wolf, half man.
Yeah.
He just looks kind of messed up. Like,
Yeah, it's a more realistic type of like look at it.
More humanoid than it is wolf, I suppose. Yeah.
Slowly transforming.
let's see. More of the story is though, if you're ever driving out in the middle of the woods, something pops up in the middle of the road, never veer off. Just
Never
like
veer
just take them
Just hit
head
him.
on.
Just hit him.
It wouldn't have been his fault.
Oh yeah,
It wouldn't have been his fault.
that would have been the end of the movie right there. They would have like.
Yeah, they would have saw the wolf man. They were like, we got him. Derek would have been pleased. He was
been
like, I'll take care of this.
But he would have killed his father.
I mean, he did it anyway, but
But yeah. Which I predicted that.
I kind of like figured to be the dad. Like,
Yeah, because I'm thinking of like in this movie, I'm like, what if this is the dad?
because
He's been missing.
there's like you're saying, there's like 5 or 6 people that actually have like speaking roles in this movie.
Yeah.
So yeah, I doubt they would have just had some random person.
Yeah,
be like-
literally.
They didn't have enough money for the rest of the cast, so they put it all in the design and the camera work.
I mean, good design, good camera work, good sound design.
Oh yeah,
The sound design went
Yeah.
crazy in this
Sound
movie.
design was decent.
Him when he's like trying to listen to them and they're like mumbling, and then them trying to like understand him, even the visuals when it's his side,
Mhm.
I was like, he's kind of tripping right now.
Yeah.
I think that's probably one of the most impressive. So the thing with this movie is that it's predictable, right? It was one of those
Yeah.
like predictable movies. You just kind of go in there like knowing what you're going to expect. But one thing that I did like out of this is that shift in perspective between the wife and Blake, where you can kind of see him slowly deteriorate and become like this wolfman. His vision is completely different. He doesn't understand shit they're saying, and they don't understand shit he's saying, and he just has that
Yeah.
space on his face.
See, they do it in a good way too, where it's not just a sudden cut. Like they do almost like a gentle fade between.
The two,
Yeah.
right. And like I love how they did it, that like circle between the perspectives, right?
That was really nice. Even like the slow transformation, like you don't even know how long, like how fast he's transforming. You're just slightly knowing like something's off. Like when they're staring at him and they're just looking at him and he's talking and he's like, "What's going on?" I was like, "Oh no,
Yeah.
that's it for you, pal. They can't even understand you. You're
Yeah.
probably mumbling."
Yeah,
over
because
there.
there at least he has formulates thoughts,
Yeah.
and then like later on when he's fully getting like Wolfman, then he doesn't even like have a speaking anymore. Like
He loses it
he just
entirely.
loses it entirely. Like he just kind of figure out what he's doing through gestures and looking. That's about it.
The wife was like, "Here, write something on here as you're in pain."
As you're in pain.
And he's like struggling. He says, "It's dying." I'm like, dude.
You're not gonna like read as he's writing either. She has like a whole dramatic review after he writes dying. Like, oh,
She's like, "Oh my god." She almost shows it to the daughter. Like, look, your dad's the dying.
Yo, can we talk about the scene where he was down in the basement? He just like fucking pissed himself.
yeah.
Just,
The worst part is I laughed a little bit. I was the
was-
only one who laughed in the theater.
Oh, I was the whole time. God, what was the friend's name again? Whatever.
Derek?
Derek.
yeah.
Derek. I was laughing the whole time Derek was on screen. I don't know. He's a very good. He's a very good. Just like
Middle of nowhere.
nowhere. Just kind of weirdo.
It was weird.
He sees a daughter. Just like, hey, cutie. He's like, oh.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. Like,
Don't do that.
get out my
No.
truck. Get out my truck.
Literally.
It's a dad. You know.
He also tried going to the back seat with her.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, and also he didn't know she was there
yeah.
until he got into the car. But still, it's that would have been crazy. The wife's like, "No, I'll get in the back." It's okay.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
Yeah, which also he knew it was becoming nighttime, and they're at his driveway. Just let them stay there for the night.
But wouldn't that have been the smart thing to do?
Yeah,
think
because
so?
how's he gonna get back?
That's what I was thinking.
He's like, "I'll stay on the couch."
Yeah.
It's the entire time. It was like, man, they're driving because it was daytime when he got in the car, and that was like dark as shit.
I wonder if he was like, "I'm gonna protect them from this beast. I won't let them."
That's why he has good motives. I don't know how good of motives he might have had.
They get into the car accident, they crash. Blake is like, "Oh, is everybody okay? Is everybody okay?" Derek's first instinct is to open the door when he's upside down. He just falls on his back. And
I think he was disorientated.
yeah, but still.
Yeah, still. Which,
See, but was he wearing a seatbelt?
no.
They save lives.
Yeah, he would have been fine if he was wearing a seatbelt. But that and also in the trailer, I feel like it showed that the drop was further for his. Like I think in the trailer it looked like he died from his drop, and this one just looked like he kind of fell a little bit.
He kind of fell. As soon as he hits the ground, he's kind of like wriggling around a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like fucked up. They tricked us with that trailer. But
I didn't see the trailer. I didn't see it, but
with the dad being the wolf, I was wondering. I was like, the reason he's around the house is he's trying to go back to his house and try to chill in his house.
oh yeah, no, that's fair.
That's why he was like always in the perimeter of the place.
Yeah,
Because that the one they found earlier in the movie in the intro, that dude was just staying in the woods.
Yeah.
yeah.
So I liked how there was some familiars. Like maybe if the dad saw the son, maybe he would know it was him. I don't know.
Mhm.
I don't know because I mean,
So
The dad's dead,
Blake
you know.
and then Blake's dad.
Yeah, Blake's dead.
Yeah.
That I was just talking about. And because by the end, when he's still noticing who he's after and like his family. And I'm like, I guess they regained some knowledge of.
Yeah, it could be that he's still pretty early on too, because this has been
Yeah.
like the course over like a night. So
I mean, even during his like full transformation, I never really got the hints that he was like really after the family
No.
until
He didn't.
after.
no.
After she attacked him with the knife.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, he looks scary at one point. He starts reaching towards, like, the daughter, like, a shaky hand.
Right. No.
But, like, then, like, the mom immediately, like, with a knife, I think, slashes at his hand or something.
Yeah, and then obviously he panics, goes into his like his mode. But like there wasn't a moment there, like even like in the barn, right? That scene was crazy.
He was
where
just staring at him.
He was right there, right in front of these two. They have no idea it's pitch fucking
No.
black, but he sees everything, and he's just sitting there staring at them like for a couple of minutes before he finally walks up.
This is where, like, the sound design kind of comes in, too, where we see, like, the perspective of, like, the mom and the daughter. And you can't see anything either. They purposely left it, you can't see anything, but you just hear breathing.
Hear his fucking breathing. And then, like, with the sound design with him, like, learning his hearing, when he heard that spider, oh my god.
That shit was
what's
loud.
going on?
She was loud.
He was bugging.
Yeah.
It was,
Okay.
his dad got him.
Yeah.
Puns. Yeah, that spider was loud. And what killed me is that homie, he went upstairs, he saw that spider, he's closed the fucking door.
I would close that door, burn
You
the
wouldn't have
house
taken
down.
care of that?
No, burn the house down.
Burn the house down.
I don't think it was
crazy
crazy. It looked like a huntsman.
I mean, it
Those
was
are even
massive.
scarier. Those things are like,
Yeah.
those things, I don't know.
It looked crazy. I was like, I don't want to see that.
See, when they were in the barn, my original idea was she had like the big flashlight, the mom. I thought her plan was going to be to almost like flashbang them. Because he's got like, you know, light sensitive vision. So going from dark to that, like, I'm sure.
I don't think she was thinking like that.
I don't think so. Like, afterwards, I guess makes sense. But
I mean, homie can see all throughout the dark, but he couldn't see that trap that he stepped into. Yeah, bite off his leg.
Which, him biting himself, the fact that there was 2 scenes of that, I didn't even see that.
The first one made me so uncomfortable.
I was like, oh.
So this was like pre-transformation. He was in the process.
It's still chance. Oh, you're talking about
he was like kind of like
Yeah,
halfway.
before full.
Like, he couldn't understand the family, but
Yeah. So like she had wrapped up the initial wound, and then it just starts bleeding out of nowhere, right? So they unwrap the bandage, and like it's just bone and just disgust.
Oh.
And he just right into the fucking corner. He started biting his fucking arm. I'm like, and like with the sound design, you heard every fucking crunch.
yeah.
You heard his teeth come out. I was so mad. I was sitting there like, please stop. Please stop.
I like that. All the body horror in this movie. Oh.
no, this is a good body horror
good
one. You see
body
like you see a lot of stuff moving under the skin. You see a lot of the underneath the skin.
When his nails popped the other nails out, or the claws came out, that was really nice. Him breaking his own jaw, like towards.
See, he did so naturally too. He was just staring in the distance, reached up, cracked his jaw, and just.
I'm not gonna lie. When that happened and he stood up, I'm like, oh shit, he turned into a Neanderthal. That's crazy. That is...
No, we're devolving.
Huh. What a crazy transformation.
Man, I'm about to lose some people with that devolving line.
No Neanderthals were made fun of in the making of this video.
No, we can make fun of them. You know,
Fan
What were they gonna
is-
do?
I had to hold myself back for a second. I was.
Evolution 1.
Yeah.
The Homo sapiens are evil.
It's crazy how the wife just constantly kept making bad decisions. Like, I couldn't deal with her.
Yeah.
Going to the car, not knowing the deal with the situation with the car, bringing your daughter out and the dude transforming out. That's two liabilities right there.
Yeah, he's like limping to the car too at this point, so he's not like fully recovered.
I would have been like, you stay here, you guard. We'll deal with the car. He comes out. You guys fight. We'll do.
Well, I mean, I get it. Like she loved this man. She was trying to like help him as much as she. Like I couldn't get through the night knowing that my significant other was transforming.
I'm sorry. Sometimes it's lost cause.
That's crazy.
Sometimes.
So you would let your like significant other like go?
All right.
The daughter does it.
You want me to tell you the point where I would let him go as soon as he starts gnawing him?
Yeah, that was where I was like, she was still like next to him, brought him to the car, but he was.
Nah, you're gnawing at yourself. You could be a zombie at that point. I'm not dealing with that. I'm not doing whatever you're becoming. I'm leaving.
Do you guys consider that bravery that she stood there the entire time, or was that just stupid? Because she didn't move. I would have closed the door.
Yeah, close the door, lock him in there. She probably would have survived the night.
Yeah.
Just lock him in there. She could have stayed inside, and they would have been fine. They could have went like upstairs or something. No, don't go upstairs.
See, the thing I find funny with how
breaking that window upstairs.
when the dad wolfman first becomes a werewolf, he immediately breaks in the house through a window upstairs. Takes him like a minute of when he starts acting kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But the whole half hour that they're in the house and the Blake's dad can never break in.
Yeah.
It took him 2 seconds to figure it
That's
out.
kind of a weird plot hole, is
I
it?
think it's because Blake realized it when he was still transforming.
Oh.
And he went up there and he was like, oh.
Oh,
he could
maybe.
go up here. But yeah, I think
That's
might
true.
be it. I don't know. Maybe the dad's just giving up. He was like half trying. He's like, they gotta come out at some point.
Yeah, once you like fully evolve, your like IQ like drops, stats are distributed, and it's gone.
Not the stats.
Not the stats. Yeah, but like, yeah, I guess that's a fair point because after he breaks into the house, like again, I still didn't get that feeling of him like wanting to harm the family.
No,
right?
someone managed to like sneak up from upstairs to directly behind the daughter.
And
without
he
anyone
just stood
noticing.
there.
He's just hanging out there.
He was like,
Yeah.
no, I just went outside to transform. I'm back inside, family.
Wife is just so unsure of herself that she doesn't know what decision to make.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would have found a way to bunker up, find a room, bunker up. You guys stay in there. I thought they were gonna bring in that when they go into the basement and they open that like door with the closet with the meat. I was like, put them in there.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. There's there's a secret room in the basement.
Jerky in there.
Oh, it was only used to show that his teeth was falling out, right? The adrenaline falls out.
Yeah.
And,
He
okay.
was like, oh, jerky, we got something to eat. I was like, wait.
Also, there's no guns in the house either.
Yeah, this guy was like a survivalist. He had nothing.
I would like, where's his dad's gun at? Where's his gun at?
No, literally. I'm like, maybe he didn't look for it. Because he
Didn't even bother.
He was kind of out of it. He would have probably been the only one who knew. But it is kind of wild there was no guns in there.
The only gun they found was the one in the forest off of Derek's body.
The dad barely locked up that place. It was barely. There was like,
How did they survive for 30 years?
I don't know.
That's insane to me.
Well, we don't know how long he's been that thing.
True. Yeah.
But because there's bars in the windows, on the bottom floor windows, not the top floor. And then there's the back door, which has the second door, metal door that has the lock and the two locks. And then the front door, I think just has a regular lock, and that's it.
Wait, one thing. So with Blake's dad, one thing I just realized too, when they first go up to the house after all these years, all the doors are locked. So did like Blake's dad, before he became a werewolf, know what was happening and then just lock all his doors and hang around outside?
I think what happened was probably is whoever probably the police or sheriff or whatever came and grabbed the keys because they mailed the keys to.
Oh, fair point.
They locked the doors. Probably ran because they heard the wolfman.
Turn off the electricity.
That cop probably pulled up straight to the door, got out, They grab the keys, lock that shit, and left.
Yeah, I ain't putting up with that. No, you know what? Nobody would come out here.
No.
Except they mailed him the fucking keys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just send a letter, like, sorry, we couldn't find the keys, figure it out.
Can't help but think, like, all their shit is still in that truck in the forest.
Yeah, literally. Well, yeah, there's stuff they brought with them.
You know, I just had a random thought. You know, at the very beginning of the movie, we first meet the Wolfman. They go into, what was it, the cabana or whatever, or the deer house is what it was. Yeah. So they go up there, and they had that scene where, like, you know, they're holding behind the door, like, expecting the Wolfman to come up. Yeah. But he doesn't.
Yeah.
He doesn't do it. They had another scene with the dad who, you know, scales the perimeter of the house, but he never goes up to the second floor. Blake just learns how to climb.
Yeah.
He's the only Wolfman that has the stat distribution to climb the house and to climb the deer house.
That's the evolution of it.
These Neanderthals are getting smarter, bro. I don't know. It's insane. Huck, like, even full transformation, he learned how to climb.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude! And like the way he did it, I would have just shot him right there. Like,
Yeah, I don't know why she didn't do that.
he's getting domed.
See, the rest of the time, she, like, stabs him, throws stuff at him, and then the second
He comes.
he comes, like, peeping up.
Yeah, literally. He's like, hey.
Hey,
I know his breath stank too.
And the daughter's like, Mom, kill him.
listen, yeah, the daughter just, like, he wants to go.
Mom's like, I don't know. And my favorite thing is they had that most super traumatic thing, and then they saw the most beautiful thing ever afterwards. This valley is gorgeous. Just like, wow.
I had to shoot my husband. Isn't nature beautiful?
I'm like, you guys better keep going. There's more wolfmen out there. There has to be.
Yeah, they're just.
Unless they're fighting themselves in the woods. That would be crazy.
That's true. I would actually like to see that. Wolfmen's like feeding each
I don't
other.
think we saw that.
I mean, yeah.
But just that scene on repeat, you know.
Yeah, just
A whole movie of that.
Yeah.
Wolfman v. Wolfman.
beating each other's ass. Like you're a Wolfman. You're just casually in the forest. You spot another. It's on sight. Like,
It probably would be. They're probably fighting over the deer.
Yeah.
It's a whole territory thing.
whooping each other's ass.
Yeah, the dad probably, or the Blake's dad, when he got transformed, he was probably like, I'm killing this dude. Why you transforming me?
I like that the Wolfman wasn't like overpowered.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
he was strong. He was, you know.
Good endurance, good speed, but they weren't overpowered. They couldn't just like burst down the door, right? He had to be smart enough to go up and break a window.
I wish we had a better final girl. Give me a little chase around the house.
See, what we're saying, what if the daughter had to shoot?
That would have been crazy. He takes out the mom. The daughter's by herself. She has to take him out when he's doing that little.
Look, you guys want to make money? Give little girls guns.
Wolfman too. Give that girl a
Give
gun.
that girl a gun. 13 years old. Give her a Glock. Trust me.
I'm putting it into this disease.
Yeah. I tell you, see, that's the lead-in. That's like the side plot of the Wolfman fighting each other movie.
Just kidding. Little girl with a
Like, I'm
Glock.
gonna kill them both after. Whoever wins, I'm killing them.
You know what? Just get rid of the Wolfman. Just give the girl a gun.
Yeah.
No, but then it ends with her getting hit, and she gets the disease, and she's like, "Do I?" So, and then that's when we get to. I gotta bleep that part. Donnie, can you bleep that?
Just gonna.
And then we get into Wolfman 3, and it's her son. He has to go find his mom who went missing after she went after her.
And then he gets infected, makes
know
a
what?
whole bunch more Wolfmen, and then it's the first movie all over again.
I'm gonna be honest.
And that one's not even called Wolfman 4, it's called Wolfman.
Oh, we're good. We're good. Don't make. You know what? This was a one and done. It was great. It's time to move on to the next project. I'm telling you, girl with the Glock is gonna make millions. Trust me. Jesus Christ.
All right, so what did you like about the movie? I like the sequel idea for the girl with the Glock.
Yep. Thinking about alternate universes too.
Black with the girl?
Yeah.
That's
No,
my
wait, Wolfman girl with a gun.
Wolf girl with the gun. Wolf girl with the gun. Oh my. Oh no. Jesus.
So the sound design was really good.
Sound design was good.
I enjoyed at the end, it wasn't like a simple, they defeat the curse and he's back to normal again. It's a full, like, they shoot him and kill him, and that's, you know.
It's a good tragedy.
They commit to it. It's not half-hearted.
No bullshit then. And it really sucks because he was probably the best character in the movie. Like before he's transforming, I'm like, okay, I like this dad.
Yeah.
He's trying to fix his relationship with his wife. His dad it got confirmed that he was dead. Now he has to go back to his childhood home. Don't go back to your childhood home.
No, see, that's the thing. If you live in the city, you'll be depressed.
Yeah.
But don't go to the forest because you'll die, you know. Just be depressed in the city.
Just be depressing.
Every time they go back to the childhood home, there's something there that's gonna get you.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about the chemistry between Blake and Julia? Do you think that there was chemistry there between these two?
Well, I mean, not really, but that's the point with them like talking about their like
The relationship.
It's funny watching the mom and the daughter interact because the dad will do a joke and then the mom will jump in like and do 3 times as much of that same joke with the daughter.
The daughter's like, all right. She's like, I don't need your stand-up bit, mom. That daughter did not care for that mom. The entire time she's like, help dad.
You left dad outside.
Yeah, after the car thing, when they're back in the house and the mom's like about to leave the dad outside and she's like, let him in. I'm like, that's when you don't listen to your child.
He's outside just like arms kind of crossed. He's shaking a bit, staring like.
But and the worst thing is, if he stayed out there, it would just been another round 2. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I mean, he took his dad's fingers, so
Yeah, he did. He took that finger.
and he fucking vomited it up.
Yeah, he was about to eat it again too. It looked like he was about to eat it again.
I can do horror, but the body horror stuff, bro. Oh, it's so gross.
Which I feel like it was very suspenseful. Was it very scary?
No. Oh, you can kind of see on the jump scares. There's like some fake outs, but you can kind of.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Some of those jump scares got me though.
Oh, no,
The only one that got me is when Blake's dad like jumped at him through the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they opened the door. Which I was like, what did you expect? Like, when he was gonna open the door, like, what did they expect? Like,
The homie was standing there the entire time. Wait, I know they're gonna open the fucking door.
Yeah.
Open it.
they haven't checked.
He was ready. As soon as that door opened, he fucked him up.
He's like, I want my finger back.
Yeah.
I really liked the ending. Was really good. It didn't really like fuck up the ending, which
Decent.
really nice. Some horror movies fuck up the ending. It's just like, okay, what was the point of that?
Yeah.
I feel like this is like, for watching a lot of horror movies, this is like good comfort food, right?
Yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah.
you're like, okay, you just put this on, kind of chill and watch it, you know?
Yeah. You're like, it's not that scary, but it was good.
Decent story.
Decent one.
Good.
Suspenseful.
You know.
Good tragedy.
Predictable, but
So for my new rating system, I rate how high you should get before the movie. So I do bomb rips. I would say for this one, a good 4 or 5. Get pretty high.
4 or 5.
Get pretty high. You like enjoy, get in the mood, especially for those trippy scenes.
I don't think you need to be blasted. So I would say more like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
I'll stick right in the middle, exactly 4.
Okay. Okay, someone's staying on it.
Someone stand. That's
Staying on the business.
I gave a solid 3.
You said 3 or 4.
Oh my. 3.
Okay.
3 is my final score.
All right.
3.
We can't deal with him this episode. But I really enjoyed this movie. It was a really good time.
No, it was a fun one.
If there's anything I learned, don't trust Neanderthals. Nope.
All
Don't do
right.
it.
Thank you for watching. Bye.
Bye.